Alright, so with this video, I wanted to take a little different approach and talk about a topic that kind of had on my mind in a while, and that's what I feel is some of the best consoles. I was going to do what I feel is the best console, but I guess I'll probably do like top three consoles and just briefly mention why I feel these consoles are the best of all the consoles. I'm not going to really include like handhelds or anything like that because, at the end of the day, they're handhelds or whatever. So I guess I'll start off with number three. I definitely feel as though the NES is one of the greatest consoles of all time. First of all, it was so innovative. The amount of titles that sprung from it, sprung forth, between the Marios and Pac-Man, and just so many good things came with the NES. Pac-Man might have been on other consoles as well. It might have been on might have surfaced on Sega. I don't know which one. I'm pretty sure though NES started off with Pac-Man, and just overall it was an amazing console. It was just really set the bar for where to go, and at the end of the day, some of those games you could still go back and have a great time. Another console that I'll put at number two is the Super NES. I feel as though the Super Nintendo definitely elevated the bar even further. So many great titles, so much amazingness. They sparked up the graphics. The graphics looked even better. And while of course graphics aren't the only reason why I play it, it's definitely a treat to have nice looking things when you're playing a video game or whatever. And I feel as though the Super Nintendo was just another step in the right direction for Nintendo. Unfortunately, Nintendo would eventually go to where they're at right now, but that was at like their golden age, so to speak. But I would definitely say I feel as though the best console of all of them, and this isn't I'm not no Sony fanboy or anything like that, but I definitely got to go with the PS2. I feel as though that between the amount of titles on it and just the greatness of the PS2. The only thing I feel as though the PS2 was missing was that if it would have been HD and like it would have started off HD, that would have been the console of like there would be no point to keep on making more consoles. Like if that would have had, let's just say PS2, we go back in time, and of course I'm speaking in like shit that never will happen or whatever. But let's just say we could go back in time and make the PS2 1080p maxed out and started from the beginning with all those titles released, same price, same everything. It would be a huge like success. And not only, well, of course it was a huge success regardless. I think what it did, 150 million copies, 200, I don't know, but it did a lot of it had a lot of success or whatever. But just imagine if it was HD'd out and it had online and all that good shit available, and they just kept on, like, they didn't create PS3 or anything. PS2 was the definitive Sony console, and they just pretty much kept it from there. I feel as though that would have been the greatest thing. Of course, PS3 did give birth to great games as well, and at the end of the day, HD technology wasn't readily available like it is now back then. And also the PS2, not only did it have awesome games, it had great games, such a large library of games, so many amazing games that can appeal to every demographic. From, if you want anime games, you had your, Dragon Ball Z's. They released pretty much, like, anything you could think of, Full Metal Alchemist, Berserk, all sorts of shit. You want the kiddie games, they had that for you. You want some really intense RPGs, they had that for you. And that's why I feel like it did so many things right. Not only that, it even came with a DVD player, so you could watch a movie when you're done gaming. The PS2 it did everything right, and like I said, the only thing that it's missing that would make it like the definitive thing, and obviously, of course, if it was still continuing releasing games and whatnot, is if it was already in HD and had all that library, we would be good to go. Sony could have made that the definitive release and never released another console again. Just kept updating it, patches, maybe like, I don't know, hardware updates so you can bring your console in or some shit like that. That would have been amazing. But yeah, pretty much that's my top three. I would definitely say once again, the NES, Super NES, and PS2 at the top. What do you think are the best consoles, or just the best console? Let me know in the comment section below. But until next time, bring your A game. It's no longer a game, people.